John, who's up first? This is in the matter of Douglas Meredith, file 34537.
Okay, this is our petition to allow the 41st, 42nd, and 43rd and final accountings. May I have the names of our participants, please?
Michael McFarland, attorney, guardian, lawyer.
Leo Meredith, brother and guardian.
Okay, Mr. Meredith, would you come up to our council table, please? I'm sorry, but we need you by a microphone. Thank you. Deputy Ames, would you swear him in, please?
Raise your right hand. You swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do.
If you don't want to sit down, it should just be a few minutes. You're welcome to just stand at the podium.
Okay.
All right, Mr. Meredith, well, good morning. Is all of the information contained in your 41st, 42nd, 43rd, and final accountings truthful, accurate, and complete to the best of your knowledge and information?
Yes.
All right, is there anything you'd like to say about your work in this file?
No.
Are you filing your final report because Mr. Douglas Meredith has passed away?
Correct.
I'm sorry for your loss.
Thank you.
Mr. McFarland has filed a waiver on all of the accountings except the final. Mr. McFarland, do you have any questions for Mr. Meredith?
I don't, Your Honor, and I don't see where I received the final account. And what I'm looking at, I can look at that real fast, put us down a little bit.
Right, do you have a copy there?
I don't, that's why I said I don't have that in my documents, the final account.
All right, I'll have to borrow you my file then, probably. I think the 43rd might be the 43rd and the final.
Oh, let me take a quick look. I'll open it up, Your Honor.
Is that your intention, Mr. Leo Meredith?
It is, Your Honor. That's the waiver and consent I signed was the 43rd and final.
Okay. Well, all of the information does appear to be accurate and complete. Are there any assets that need to be transferred from the conservatorship into the estate of Mr. Douglas Meredith?
Less than $1,000.
All right. If I gave you until July 11th to accomplish that and provide proof of that to the probate court clerk's office, is that enough time?
Yes. What is it I have to do?
You just simply have to show that the conservatorship is empty and that those funds have been transferred into the estate.
Oh, okay.
So with that, all interested parties were given notice for purposes of today's hearing. Again, Mr. McFarland has filed waivers and we've discussed that in the record. I am signing the order approving and allowing the accounts and asking Mr. Leo Meredith to provide proof of transfer of any assets from the conservatorship to the estate by July 11th. You're welcome to step across the hall and the ladies will give you a copy of today's order.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks, Stephanie.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You need that, sorry.
This is in the matter of the estate of Charles Patterson, file 53655.
We've been asked to authorize an estate in this matter. May I have the names of our participants, please?
Good morning, Your Honor. Beth Wolf, attorney for the petitioner.
Good.
Hi, Pam Shepherd.
Good morning.
Morning.
All right, Ms. Wolf, you may proceed whenever you're ready.
Okay, thank you, Your Honor. Do you prefer that I stand or sit?
It's up to you.
Okay.
I will say the microphone at the podium is a little better, but I can still hear you if you wish to stay where you are.
Okay, that's fine. I'll stay seated. So we're here on the on our petition for probate and appointment of personal representative test tape. Would the court I'd like the court to know I did publish notice on May 14th in the Lenawee Daily Telegram. I did mail a notice to all interested parties on May 19th, 2025. The proof of service and the affidavit have been filed with the court. The will dated October 13th, 2015 has a self-proving affidavit under MCL 700.34062. Ms. Shepherd here has a first priority of appointment and is suitable for appointment under MCL 700.3203. I did just receive yesterday, so it's not part of the file yet, a waiver and consent signed by Mr. Charles W. Patterson, which would be an heir. And I do have copies here today of that. The original is in the mail. And we're here today asking the court to enter an order to identify the heirs, appoint Ms. Shepherd as personal representative without bond pursuant to the will and for unsupervised administration, and then also to admit that will dated 10/13/2015 to probate.
Thank you. What are the potential assets in the estate?
My understanding is there's real estate valued at $114,000, and it has, they have a potential
sale pending.
buyer, because they were working on the sale before he passed away to provide funds for his care at the home.
Yes, it is Hampton Manor
And so my understanding is 114,000
is
is
the offer. on the
offer.
house, yes.
approximately $2,000 in assets from like the contents of the home, and there was $116 in the bank account.
All right. Did you wish to take any testimony from your client this morning, or are you satisfied with your pleadings?
I guess I would defer to you on that. We can take testimony. We have 17 waivers and consents that have been signed. We have the copy of the will, so just, I'll defer to you if you would like testimony. I swear her in and put the proofs on.
If you're satisfied with your pleadings, then that's not necessary.
Okay, that would be
That's-
fine.
That's fine.
And then we also, for today, so I have a proposed order.
Yes, I have it in front.
Oh, perfect. And then letters of authority as well.
Yes, as
Yeah.
well as a copy of the will.
Perfect.
Okay?
Yeah.
All right.
Thank you.
Well, the court finds all interested parties were given notice, and many did waive. There is also support in the file to document that Charles Patterson passed away February 7th, 2025, resident of Lenawee County, making venue proper in this court. The proposed heirs are uncontested, as is the request to allow the administration of the estate under the guidance of the October 13th, 2015 will. Pamela Shepherd is nominated and suitable for appointment, and then again is asking for the appointment without any objection. It does not appear necessary for a bond or supervised administration at this time, nor does the will require it. Will be the order of the court. The petition is granted. The will direct the administration of the estate under the authority of Ms. Pamela Shepherd as personal representative, who will serve without bond. The heirs are determined and recognized. The will is admitted to direct the administration, and I have also signed the letters of authority. You're welcome to step across for copies, and I'm very sorry for your loss.
Thank you. Thank you.
Got the Robert James Moore case next. If you're here on that one, come on up to our tables.
This is in the matter of the estate of Robert James Moore, file 53640.
All right. Looking for any individuals present for the request to open up the estate of Mr. Robert James Moore.
Either go to the podium or have a seat, whatever you prefer.
Morning,
Good morning. Your name?
James Joseph Moore.
Thank you. Deputy Ames, would you swear him
Please
in?
raise your right hand. You swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do.
Okay. Mr. Moore, it looks like you are the only son of Mr. Robert James Moore. Is that right?
That is correct. The only child.
Very good. It looks like there's also some questions as it relates to the will, based on some of the things that have happened during the course of your life. Article 6 specifically.
Yes, I asked Ed to put a trust fund on his estate because I was in prison at the time.
Yes.
And since then, both the representatives who were named in his will, one had passed away already, and his other sister was 90. Couldn't take it.
Has it been more than 10 years since you were incarcerated?
No.
Okay. All right. So it looks like you'll have to administer this as a trust estate until you have accomplished 10 years of time.
Right.
And you're prepared to do that? Do you have an attorney that's going to be helping you set that up?
No. I spent 6.5 years in prison as a legal writer. I'm not familiar with probate to the degree that I should be. Sorry if my pleadings were kind of unprofessional, but
Well, there's no requirement that they be professional. I think the biggest question was, as it relates to Article 6 of the will, because that would require you to follow certain procedures to set up that trust in order to celebrate your 10-year anniversary before you are able to take the assets under your own control.
see, the problem with not having a representative for the estate is the city came to me and said, well, we want you to do cosmetic improvements to the exterior of your brother's house. Which I was doing, but I've had extreme medical issues for the past 5 years. And it's been difficult for me to get out and do the work. So now I'm looking at a place where they boarded the house up because I can't pull a permit for an electrical inspection to satisfy consumers' energy to put a meter on the house. So there's no electricity, which makes it uninhabitable. Therefore, they boarded it up.
So if you're appointed personal representative, you would be able to,
Pull a permit.
all right,
That's essentially my
so what,
intent right now is pull the electrical permit so they can actually have it fixed, and just so I can get assistance from other agencies to repair the plumbing, because the plumbing was frozen. So I need some help.
yes. All right, it does look like everything else is in order. Publication's been accomplished. All interested parties were notified for purposes of today's hearing. I do have documentation that Mr. Robert Moore passed away June 11, 2025, resident of Lenawee County, making venue appropriate in this court. The will is valid, and I'm prepared to allow that to govern the administration of the estate. However, given that the other two individuals nominated to serve as personal representative have been deceased, and you're the only interested party left, you will have to learn or figure out how to navigate placing the property into trust. How long has it been since you were incarcerated?
It's been 6 or 7 years, about 7 years. We might check, my God, bro. Yeah, the other difficulty I've been facing is that Dad's back taxes are due again. And I don't have access to the house because it's boarded up, so I can't sell any of my property to get the back taxes paid up. And I've been paying the taxes up until now. And trying to maintain the house and yard.
Well, as a personal representative, you would have the authority in order to maintain the property, sell the property, etc. You would just have to ensure that 3/4 of it goes into a trust.
Mhm.
And to honor this, you'll
I
have to
don't
wait.
intend on selling it. I like to keep it.
Okay,
It comes from my hometown and I've lived there since I was off the high, since I was about 10 years old. So
very well. Well, I'll have confidence that you'll go ahead and set up the trust as indicated in the will itself. But given that the other nominated personal representatives are already deceased, I will allow you to perform the duties of personal representative. So I'm granting your petition, admitting the will to direct the administration of the estate and appointing you to serve personal representative without bond. The order also reflects that determination legally that you are the only heir at this time. Unless you have any questions, that's all for today. I'm very sorry for your loss.
I thank you very much. Is there documentation that I will receive to be able to take to Council to get them the full permit, et cetera?
Well, I am going to be able to give you copies of the letters of authority as of today, not me personally, but if you want to step over to the clerk's office, they will be able to give you copies of these documents, okay? You're welcome. Good luck. You're all set.
Some notes are made up on this.
Deputy, would you mind taking these over as well?
They go to this file?
Just leave them on top because I think they're all different.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, this is in the matter of John Pierce, file 47616.
The court's been asked to allow the 11th, 12th, and 13th annual accountings in this file. May I have the names of our participants, please?
Good morning, Your Honor. For the record, Jeffrey Ehrlichman appearing as the conservator for John Walter Pierce.
Michael McFarland, attorney, guardian ad litem.
All right, Mr. McFarland, it looks like I do have waivers,
That's what my notes reflect, Your Honor.
with the exception of perhaps the 13th. Do you have any questions on that one? Let me double check the file.
I do have a copy of Mr. McFarland's waiver and consent for the 13th account as well, Your Honor.
Oh, great. All right, Mr. McFarland, I
Yeah.
think,
Yeah, I did, do the 13th, going to my notes here.
yeah.
That
I'm
was
not-
on May 13th.
We're not seeing that in the file. So if you wouldn't mind, either Mr. Ehrlichman or Mr. McFarland making sure that the court has a copy of that. And then I think we would be able to have that documentation for the file that would satisfy the clerk's office in our file. Mr. Ehrlichman, are you an attorney?
I am, Your Honor.
Very good. Is all of the information contained in your accountings truthful, accurate, and complete to the best of your knowledge and information?
Yes, Your Honor.
Very good. Well, I'm satisfied also with your work, and it appears to be accurate and not necessarily uncomplicated. So we appreciate your work in this file.
Thanks, Your
Mr.
Honor.
McFarland confirmed that he has no objections. Is there anything else you'd like to say about your work in this file?
No, Your Honor. Things are going well with the estate and with the protected individual as well.
Do you have any direct interaction with Mr. Pierce?
Yes, Your Honor. We also have a case manager involved in it. He does reside presently in a facility in Ypsilanti, Michigan on Macaulay Drive. It's suitable for his needs.
Very good. And do you check in with him yourself or just through your case manager?
Through myself, my assistant, and my case manager.
And how's he doing?
He's doing very well. He's relatively functional in some ways, so that's good.
All right. Anything from you? Anything else, Mr. McFarland?
Well, thank you, Your Honor. I will go across the hall afterwards.
Thank you. I appreciate that. All right. The court is satisfied with the 11th, 12th, and 13th annual accountings, as well as the fees and costs, and the order reflects the same. Thank you, Mr. Ehrlichman. That's all for today.
Thank you very much, Your Honor, and I think the court should have my proposed order allowing account as well there.
Yes, I've signed it.
Thank you very much. It's a pleasure.
This is in the matter of Willard Leslie, file 35083.
All right. In this file, we're looking at the 40th, 41st, and 42nd annual accountings filed by Ms. Laura Baker. Ms. Baker, would you give us your name?
Laura Baker.
Debbie Gaines, would you swear to read, please?
Yes,
Good morning, Ms. Baker. Can you raise your right hand, please? Do you
yes,
swear? Thank you. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
yes, sir.
Ms. Baker, is all the information contained in your accountings truthful, accurate, and complete to the best of your knowledge and information?
Yes, Honor.
Thank you. I have reviewed it as well as the guardian ad litem, who has no objections in this file, all of his waivers in this file. Is there anything you'd like to say about your work in this file?
No, I'm just so used to it after so many years, and I'm just amazed that it's still going. My brother is so kind and everything, and I just keep track of him. So
That's great. So how is he doing?
He's doing fine. He's had a couple of attacks of pancreatitis. And just, as you get older, you get things you don't even know what you got. But he's doing fine. He's active in the community and he enjoys the residence where he's staying at in Adrian.
That's great. Well, thank you for your work in the file and for your brother.
Thank
I
you.
have signed the order allowing the accounts. They do appear to be accurate and complete, so I'm signing that I've approved them. And unless you have any questions, that's all for today.
No, ma'am, I do not.
All right, well, you take care. You tell
Thank you, you
Willard we
too.
said hello.
I will.
This is in the matter of Danny Ernst, file 35522.
Okay, so court's been asked to approve the 16th, 17th, and 18th annual accountings in this file. Come on up to our podium, sir, and give us your name for the record.
Name's Louis Rutherford.
Okay, Mr. Rutherford, good morning.
Morning.
Deputy, would you swear him in?
Raise your right hand, please, sir. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Mr. Rutherford, is all of the information contained in your accountings truthful, accurate, and complete to the best of your knowledge and information?
Yes, it is.
Very good. Is there anything you'd like to say about your work in the file on behalf of Mr. Arntz?
Nope.
Okay, all right. How is he doing?
He's doing good.
I heard you traveled quite a distance to get here this
Yeah,
morning.
I travel from Mount Pleasant.
Okay, very good. And part of that is to visit with Mr. Arntz.
Yep, I'll be going there next.
How's he been doing?
He's been doing good. Ornery as ever.
All right, well, I don't have any objections to your work. It does appear to be correct and accurate, and I am happy to sign approving your work in the last 3 years. Unless you have any questions, you're all set for today.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. All right, that's it for our 9 o'clock call.